When we first arrived in South Africa, it was a moment of destiny, I believe.
One of the first things I noticed is just how loving the people are. A lot of people that we met, and of course this is their first time meeting us, would say, "Welcome back home," and tell our brothers and sisters in America we miss them and hope to see them soon.
It amazed me so much that God would send us from the United States to South Africa to encourage other people in their walk with Him. And that shows how much He loves them, that He will send people from another country just to reach them where they are and to encourage them to continue their walk with Him.
Another exciting aspect of the trip was a visit that we had to one of the orphanages.
The children always greeted us with a song, and they were just so happy to see us. And we had different areas. One part we had a carnival for them to play with, and Minister Stanley taught them how to draw. And everyone, from adults to kids, they participated in all the activities. And they were just so welcome and loving, and they were just so appreciative that we would come.
So I know for me, I was sent to South Africa for a man named Norman. We went to a church called the Mt.Gilead.
And once inside, there was truly a spirit of excellence about everything that they did. And from the praise and worship team, the musicians, the way everything that flowed was truly a spirit of unity.
At that church, Assistant Pastor preached one service and Minister Tony Miller preached another.
When I got the opportunity to minister, I gave my testimony. I shared the fact that I come out of a crack addiction, that I was addicted to pornography, failed marriage, terrible father, gambler, just a robber, robbed God. I've went and taken my tithe money that I had set aside to pay the Lord with, and took that and gave it to the drug dealer, and just kind of really just trying to help the people see the very grace of God and how good He really is. And if He could do this for me, restore me and send me over to Africa like this, that He'll do it for anybody. And this man named Norman came up after the altar call, and he was also in a situation much like mine. He was addicted to drugs, but he was an evangelist who fell from grace, and he did not believe that he would ever be able to be restored to God. And after he heard my testimony and the word that was delivered, he came to me and he said that he got caught out there on drugs, and he had got shot 17 times, and that one of the bullets pierced his heart, and that his heart had been aching from pain for years. And I went down from the pulpit to pray with him. I put a seed in his hand because I saw that his shoes had holes in them, and I just felt led by the Lord to sow into this man. And when I prayed with him, he later told me that when I prayed that he felt fire coming up through his belly, and that the aching that was in his heart, it went away. And he began to speak in tongues, and he was saying that he was not able to bring that forth anymore because of what had happened with his relationship with him and God, and that he felt restored. And he thanked the Lord that I had come, because he said, "Man of God, you restored my life."
One day we were riding, and we could look up at Table Mountain and could see the clouds coming over the mountain like a big sheet.
We got to walk in the clouds. What kind of God gives you the ability to walk in the clouds, to just breathe in His serenity? It was just phenomenal and awesome.
To be a part of a ministry that sends me overseas, truly there's nothing like it. As we have often heard over the years, what we have here at Mt.Gilead is not happening all around the world.
To know that our church paid for everything, it was mind-blowing.
To be in a ministry this prosperous, where you have a team that just got back from Kenya, and a team that's leaving after us, one day after us, going to Russia, and us going to South Africa. And almost every month this year, you got a missionary team going somewhere in the world. It's just mind-blowing. I mean, I just thank God that we have a man of God who believes God like he does, that allows us to be able to walk in this type of prosperity. It's amazing. So I wanted to thank everybody for your seeds and your tithes and offerings, because without that, we know that it's just not possible. So thank all of you for what you've sown.